Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel, The Appalachian Home. So today what we are doing are these Grainsack strapped wooden farmhouse signs, and I made these a couple of different ways. I'm going to show you how using some fabric, glue, and some paint. But I love these. I think they're great for accent pieces. So I started with some 1/4 inch smooth Luan board, and you can find this at Lowe's or Home Depot. Then I used 1.5 inch by 3/4 inch furring strips to cut frame pieces to fit around the sign. I used two different fabrics for this project. The first was this canvas-like material, which I will actually be painting, and then the second I found already with some striped patterns and in the colors that I like. So the first thing I did was cut the fabric down to a little smaller than the size of the board I'm using, about 1/4 inch shorter on all sides. For the first piece, I'm going to be stenciling some stripes, so first I am smoothing out all of the wrinkles using an iron. Next, I'm using some 1 inch wide painter's tape to mark off my stripes, and I'm going to be doing a video coming up sometime on how to make a reusable stencil for projects like this for grain stripes and things, so that should be coming out soon, so look out for that. And I'm using Waverly chalk paint in the color Silver Lining. It looks very light, but when it goes on fabric, it actually turns out pretty dark. So I like to use Krylon spray paint when painting on fabric, but I won't be washing this particular piece of fabric, so I'm just using the chalk paint. So I'm just continuing to place the tape in random stripe patterns, not really measuring, but kind of making sure that all the lines are parallel. Now I'm cutting the other fabric in exactly the same way as I did the first fabric. So once the fabric's cut, I just apply a thin coat of Mod Podge, and I started with a sponge, but then I just started using my hand because it was much quicker. Then I used a straight edge to smooth out all of the glue and remove any of the debris that was left on the sign. And now I'm just placing the fabric over the glue and smoothing it out. Now I'm using Minwax stain to stain all of my framing pieces, and I'm using the color Classic Gray. This color, I really love it. It turns out light and leaves a lot of the grain showing, which I love. Now I'm just going to attach the frame, and first I assemble it the way I want it to go, and then I nail the corners, which are just straight corners for this project. I did not 45 them, but I'm using a staple gun. You can also use a nail gun. I'm using at least a 1 1/4 inch staples to nail the corners together. And then I just line up and attach the back using 1 inch brad nails. And now I'm using a bandsaw. I had some edges that were a little bit long, so I'm using it to cut off any of the edges that are not flush. And then I just sanded those down with a piece of sandpaper, and I did some touch-up work with the stain. So I love these signs. I think they make great accent pieces and you can add your own touches to them. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some helpful tips and inspiration. I'm going to be doing some Valentine's Day signs coming up. I'm really excited about those, so keep an eye out for that video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I hope you'll subscribe and hit that bell. That will let you be notified anytime I upload a new video. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.